Greetings. Today we are going to look at Revelation chapter 6 for our devotion. And this is the chapter where the Lamb is breaking the seals and opening the book. And it is something that is happening during the tribulation period. And when the Lamb broke the first seal, and a white horse, and the rider who is sitting on that white horse has a bow. And he's been conquering nations, and he is kind of the one who is a peace giver. And what I love about in this chapter is the word given is mentioned very many times. In 6 verse 4, it says in 6 verse 2, it says that a crown was given to the uh, white horse rider. It has been given by God, or it has been allowed by God. And the second one is the red horse rider, and he is in 6 verse 4. Again, it says that a sword was given to him, and he is going to bring in many violence and cause turmoil to the entire globe. And then the third one, the black horse rider, and he also has a balance in his hand, and he is being given authority to cause famine on the earth. And the fourth seal is opened by the Lamb in 6 verse 7. And then it says that in 6 verse 8, authority was given to the man or to the rider of the fourth horse, which is a pale horse, and to kill 1/4 of the global population with the pestilence, famine, and through wild beasts and through violence. So these four givens are there in the first 8 verses. That tells me that it is God who has allowed these things to happen. And in this chapter, there is another given which is very, very interesting, and it caught my attention. And that given is mentioned in 6 verse 11. And these are the souls who are being martyred during the tribulation period. And when the Lamb opened the fifth seal, broke the fifth seal, and it says 6 verse 11, there was given to each of them a white robe, and that speaks about the righteousness of God Himself. And these five givens you see in this verse, but in the case of the fifth given, I mean the souls that got saved during this time, and they were given the white robe, the righteousness of God, they hold a conversation with God. So all the other four, they did not hold a conversation with God. They don't have relationship with God. But on the other hand, the souls that were martyred and they that were given the white robe, and they talk back to God in 6 verse 10, and they say, how long, O God, holy and true, you refrain from judging and avenging the blood of those who dwell on the earth, right? And so that is the authority that they have. So we have been given the white robe, the robe of righteousness, in 2 Corinthians 5:21, and it is something that is relational. But whereas the enemy has been given to do something, and he doesn't have the relation, it is God who has allowed him for a season, and it is not going to endure forever. But whereas in our case, in Matthew chapter 18, Jesus said, whatever you bind on earth, it will be bound in heaven. Whatever you loose on earth, it will be loosed in heaven. And they wanted something to be done on earth in 6 verse 10, and they held a conversation with God, and they have been given. This is something that is relational, and it is applicable to the believer in Christ today. And we have been given the righteousness of God, and we have believed in the work of the cross and the work of Christ on the cross, and we have received Him. And this kind of given is something that is relational, and I just wanted to mention about it. Thank you so much.